So we moved on to pursue SIV in 26-27, page 18 of 427. Recommendation is that council pursues a potential special rate variation within the 26-27 financial year. Do I have a mover and seconder?
Mayor, the intent behind that is that we signalled in the plan we'd be looking at having consultation with the community in the coming year, and we're actually delaying it a year.
Do I have a mover and seconder? Councillor Tiffin, seconder.
Would pursue, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, I don't get the word very well.
Mm.
You didn't. Can I say something?
All right, I haven't got a seconder, so that's going to lapse if I don't get a seconder. All right, that motion that Councillor Tiffin gave me, I believe has lapsed. Right, we're back to square one.
I find this one quite like the horse before the cart before the horse. I thought that what I'm doing with Professor Drew was to establish a premise from his analysis and then take that out to the public.
That's a question, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just confused about why that's there.
Yes.
General Manager?
Through you, Mr. Mayor. Professor Drew was on this evening advising that he's done the homework and he believes there's further homework to do for the next year. So in our current
25-26.
in our current plan, we've indicated that we need to look at this in 25-26, and Professor Drew is recommending we delay this for 12 months. So it might be that the recommendation should change, that council delays their potential special rate variation and reconsiders it for 26-27.
Through the mayor to GM, are you allowed to make amendments to motions?
No, she's been a
No,
wordsmith. She's given a wordsmith.
New opportunity, because I've got the.
How about Councillor Tiffin, you do that? No, he teeth.
There's no motion currently, so you can.
Yeah.
I would like to make a motion.
Yeah.
Amendment to this motion.
No, there's no motion, there's nothing.
Motion.
There's nothing.
Now, I don't recall all of the way that GM expressed it. But
The potential.
Going back the tape.
The council delays
yes,
a potential special rate variation to the year 26-27 financial year.
Dependent on thorough investigation.
yeah. Mr. Mayor, that council explore special rate variation in 26-27 financial year. Dependent upon.
Yeah,
Exploring the SRV or the reasons for an SRV? Should you be saying explore need or something to that effect?
Do you, Mr. Mayor, the need's been now.
Mm.
That homework's being done now. It's actually exploring, it's actually consulting with the community on the special rate variation. I'll rephrase that.
You're just saying we've changed our plan.
That it would be fine for you to say that council explores a special rate variation in 26-27, dependent on Professor Drew's report.
Yeah.
That would be fine. We're just trying to signal it's not happening next, main intent.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah.
Right, any dissent and discussion?
No, well, you got a mover? You want to move
Have we got a mover? Yes,
I'll second that.
second by Councillor Kidd. That's an interesting one. You two moving secondly. That's lovely. All right, so all in favour? Aye. Those against? Good, thank you. Right, next one, I believe, is undertake efficiency improvement program, page.
Don't eat one. I recommend.
All right. The recommend that council undertakes 25-26 financial year efficiency improvement program. 2, approves the additional of 50K general fund for the likes of Professor Drew to support his task. We got moved in a second, moved by,
that, Mr Mayor.
second by councillor Tynan. Any dissent, any discussion?
I just ask what it means by the likes of Professor Drew, or should it just be referring to Professor Drew?
Yeah, the lights are a bit casual, isn't it?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, we just don't have a commitment, but yes, it certainly would be the intent. But if he became unavailable, then we'd have to find somebody else.
You could say external consultants, but that's gonna ease off a few.
And I don't think Professor Drew will be happy being
All
called.
right, now we're all happy with that. I might, we're going to move in a second. We've had discussion, any dissent? All in favour? Aye, yeah. Right, next one is, playground? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, playground upgrade and renewal. The recommendation is that council change the funding mix of the playground and renewal budget of 250K, being 25-26, 100K from developers, 26-27, 50K general fund, 27-28, 50K general fund, 28-29, 50K general fund. I'm gonna move by councillor Pitt, second by councillor Wright. Any discussion, any dissent? Discussion. Councillor Maiden, sorry.
Sorry, just with the first 25-26, I'm just noticing that's another 100 K from the section 712 developer contribution funds. I've just seen that pop up a few times this evening and I'm mindful of the tally. So I was at 190, but then I took the 40 away. So I'm going back to a few and I'm seeing it in coming. I suppose I'm not speaking to that, but it's just another 100K and I'm mindful of when we speak to a 300K expected.
It's off a conservative base.
Yes,
estimation.
through you, Mr. Mayor. As the general manager said before, for the 4 years of delivery plan, we are still under the 1.2 million. We have already been conservative in our revenue forecast for 300K.
So, Mr. Mayor, to the director. Not all of these things you've been telling necessarily fall in the 25-26
Yeah, I was just thinking.
year. So that might be how it works out.
You're only asking about first year, right?
Yeah, I was more thinking about the 25-26 year and the spend in that particular year. Yes.
Adds
would
up
be-
to 420.
Around 420 for 1 year. First year. That's the figure.
It's only about 2 years since we were budgeting at 174, 176 in 712s in the year, so.
All right, councillor Edward, did you have your hand up?
But I was going to ask a question, but I feel like it's more just a general question for the rest of the recommendations for us, but
Okay, any more discussion and any dissent? All in favour? Right, thank you. Next one is Leeton Cemetery Extension Project. The council changed the funding mix of the Leeton Cemetery Expansion Project to 26 million, which is made up of 960K for the loan and 300,000 from developers. 25-26, 480K loan and 150K from developer. 26-27, 480K loan plus 150K from developer. We're moving a second to discuss it.
What
Sorry.
what is it currently?
It's the same dollar amount. It's just a different loan. Instead of having it 100% loan funded, bring the loan down and spend 300 of developer contributions.
Okay, so currently the whole 1.26 is
Loan funded, yeah.
loan funded. Okay, thank you.
I'll support that, Mr Mayor.
Moved by councillor Kidd, seconded by councillor Tiffin, is it? Are you seconding the motion, councillor Tiffin? Question?
I will. I have questions as well, just quick ones.
All right. Second by councillor Tiffin. Question? Councillor Tiffin.
Where are we expanding the cemetery, or is it within where it is just?
Over the hill, basically, councillor.
Yeah, we had a bus, didn't we? We had a bus.
Yeah.
Yes, we bought the land next door, or we actually acquired it for $1 from Crown Land. But we can send you the cemetery master plan. I'll ask the director
I
of
s-
to send it to you tomorrow.
No, that'd be good. I mean, I spend a fair bit of time at the cemetery when I'm home, weirdly, but I just was trying to imagine where it's expanding. And also, when we say developer contribution, that's obviously a general term. That doesn't mean
Think what a bit.
people who want to develop the cemetery, right? They're not like, yeah.
Sorry, my fault. I mentioned that. I should say 7.12, which is actually developer contributions.
It just means money that comes in and then we can spend it how we want, right?
There is certain,
It has,
certain criteria.
yeah.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
men are
no
cut-
worries.
Generally, yes.
We are in a wonderful position in that we have potentially 100 years worth of cemetery expansion.
Yeah.
Sitting there are city councils that would kill
Yeah.
them. They really would.
That good idea, killing.
Other thing?
The word killing grave.
Then die.
Words with the chain up.
Everybody, is that, everybody understands that particular recommendation?
Yes.
It's a must have.
And any more discussion?
Just, Mr. Mayor, one question. I'm surprised that there isn't some sort of state government funding to help do this.
Quite the contrary, it's been going down.
It's just like,
Well, they're taking a new fee as well.
yeah.
Charging.
They're not, yeah.
All right, all in favour? I see. Moving on, thank you. Next one. The recommendation that council changes the budget footpath new to 400K for general fund, with 100K per annum.
Yeah.
Over the 4 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. Assume that, yeah, you do, yeah. Is that a mover? Moved by councillor Edwards, seconded by councillor Mayton. Any dissent or discussion?
I'm sorry, I know it's late, but why are we reducing the budget? Through you, Mr. Mayor, to the Director of Ops, do we need more money or are we just saving money or?
You're saving money.
Saving money?
Yeah.
We're just tightening the belt because we have to sort of thing? Yep. Thank you.
All in favour? Oh, thank you. Next one is, shoulder widening. Recommendation is that the council includes the word safety only for shoulder widening to ensure funds are utilised for safety work only. Do I have a mover and seconder? Councillor Edwards, second councillor Nardi. Any discussion, dissent?
It means roads, obviously, just anywhere.
Yep.
Does it?
Yeah. Not shoulder.
Yeah, like,
All in favour?
That's a comment, Mr. This is clearly a recommendation that is making sure that funds are actually going to where they need to go. So of course, I'm going to support this motion in form.
Thank you very much. All right, next one, bus shelters.
But we didn't vote,
Notification, Ken.
I did. I said all in favour.
Oh,
Your deputy.
Did you all talk?
sorry.
Fine.
All in favour?
All in favour? They're recording, good. Next one, the shelter, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Registering Richie, Mr. Mayor.
All right. The bus shelter upgrade, recommendation.
Put on a shelter for
Changes the funding mix,
council.
bus shelter upgrade. To 60K from development contributions to 20K per annum in 25-26, 27-28, and 10K from 28 to 29. Now move a seconder.
Happy with that.
Don't understand this.
I need a seconder.
I'll second it.
Right, right. A question, discussion?
What is it current, sorry, what is it going from and to? Like, is it actually reducing to 50 grand? Is that what we're talking about?
I'll just refer to the.
So.
Right, my iPad's out of.
Bus shelter upgrade,
mine.
currently budgeted for $70,000.
Yeah.
All from the general fund. It's recommended that this changes to $60,000 from 70, so it goes down to 60 and it gets funded from developer contributions.
It's a good saving.
Hang on, you got 10Ks.
You got, it
For
doesn't.
three lots of 20 plus 10, that's 70.
Maybe that's a typo.
The director of finance, was there a few words?
So you must have, all it's doing is changing the funding from general fund to the developer's contribution, that's it.
All right.
But
It's still 70.
Mm.
So for 3 years is 20K each, the last year is 10K.
oh, okay.
So
But you haven't got that.
that mistaken,
60 is not meant to be written there.
yeah, yeah.
It says 60.
We're missing a year, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're
No, 26, 27 is implied.
Oh,
yeah.
25,
It is right.
26 to 20.
Saying 3
That's the
years.
way it's worded. Yeah.
Last year is 10K.
Oh, so it's the bracket that should be after the 28. That's what should happen. Yeah.
Yeah. How many bus shelters do we have?
It's a very good question.
I know, I can't think of any except for down at the Visitors Information Centre.
Someone said 40.
40.
That's Lily Police.
You try and remove.
No, I don't mind.
You're happy with,
80, but I just let you be surprised.
Stand on that one.
Also the ugliest bus shelters in the whole of New South Wales.
Yeah.
That's fine.
They're so ugly, they're pretty though.
everybody, we're digressing,
And the other-
we're digressing.
Sorry.
Rightio, so you saw, I got a mover and seconder. Kidd and Wright in regard to the bus shelters. Are we all happy with that?
Yeah, thank you.
Move it. Right, last page. I think the last page. Right, I need hand, general manager. So we got to this part here. To finalise 7.1.1, I'd like to call for a mover and a seconder, please, for the entire recommendation to be adopted. So we've done little bits and pieces.
Mr. Mayor.
Moved by councillor Tynan, Kidd. Very good. Right. So the recommendation that the council notes the submissions attached one and endorses the recommendation. We had that Tynan in, all in favour? Those against? Good. Conclusion. Since there's no more further business, I now close the meeting at
11:09.
11:09.
Brilliant.